You want to say anything to anybody?
Hello. So I came into this plaza here because they had a sign out front that said 3 burritos for 65 pesos and an agua del dia. So it's right off this alley that I filmed yesterday. Yep, so I'll get this, and if I'm hungry later, I'll have something else to eat. Okay, sitting in one of these comfortable chairs, I guess. Victorian chairs, or what do they? But I just wanted to put a... buenas tardes.
¿Gusta café de olla, americano?
Ya pedí.
Ah, ¿ya pidió? Ah,
Gracias, gracias.
ok.
Gracias. What I wanted to say, so yesterday I talked to the girl at the hotel, and this hotel is, other than a hostel, this is the cheapest hotel in town. It's an Oyo, so I don't mind Oyos. It's bare bones, and this one's okay. They're always a little bit, on the dirtier side, but it's Mexico. So the room is fine, the Wi-Fi's fine, it's a hot shower, the bed's okay. But I just wanted to put this on record. So yesterday I said to the woman, I said, hey, can I buy a half a day for tomorrow, which is today? I was supposed to check out at 11. And right now it's noontime. And she said, yeah, let me call my boss. So she called my boss. And everywhere I go around the world, a lot of hotels do this. They'll by the hour, by half day, etc. Especially these lower budget hotels. Muchas gracias.
¿De guayaba?
Guayaba.
Sí.
Gracias. Cheers. Guayaba is not my favorite, but it's okay. It has the consistency of a pear. Kind of tastes like it too. And as you saw, it was the same color. So I was yesterday. So she called up. She asked what time. I said, I was thinking 9 o'clock if I get to the bus station. So I just said 6:30, half. And so she asked her boss, and they said, okay, 250 pesos until 6 o'clock. So that buys me an extra 7 hours. And 250, that's $10. 15 bucks. And because I was thinking, okay, I go out, walk all day, do what I got to do, come back, take a shower, change, and go to the bus. And so this morning I said to her, hey, listen, I was wondering if I could extend that a little bit later, maybe till 9 o'clock. And I'm thinking maybe I have to pay a few more pesos, because I could have booked another full night for 400 pesos. Actually, a little bit less than 400 pesos. And I was going to do that and just bypass her. But I talked to the guys out on the street, and they said the colectivos stop at 9 o'clock, 9:30. And the neighborhood's not so great walking from the bus station to here. And so I'm like, okay, if it was just me, I'd walk it. But when I'm carrying like double packs, you stick out like a sore thumb. So I just was like, I don't want to expose myself to that risk. So I said I can take a taxi or a colectivo. And so I went back in this morning, and now the woman's like, oh, well, that's going to be a full day then. So you'll have to pay the full rate. I said, all right, if I got to pay the full rate, I got to pay the full rate. I was just asking. And then this guy from Chicago, Mexican-American guy, no accent at all, but, and, oh, wow, this is...
Ahorita le traigo el otro de huevito.
Gracias. Wow, muy rápido. Gracias.
Picante no quiere, ¿verdad?
No me tiene pico de gallo?
No.
Okay.
No, pero chile, salsita.
Is picante?
No pica mucho, pero sí.
Oh, okay. Maybe un poco.
Sí.
Gracias. Okay. All right. So I forget what I was saying. So this guy from Chicago, all of a sudden he starts coming in saying, "Hey, what are you giving this girl a hard time for?" You know, and I was like, "What?" I was like, so he thought he was being some hero. Gracias. He thought he was being some hero and saying, "Oh, I'm just trying to help." You know, I don't know if he's trying to get, who knows? But I basically told him, I said, "Hey, listen," I said, "I know my Spanish isn't great, but I understand her and she understands me, so I'll tell you." He goes, "Well, you're getting a little hot under the collar there," because I tend to raise my voice when I'm debating somebody. So I talked to this guy for like 15 minutes, and finally I just said, "Hey," he goes, "You got to ask yourself, how much are you willing to spend to not lose your stuff?" And I said, that's not even the equation, man. I said, "Listen, I've been traveling for a long time." He goes, "So have I." I said, "Who cares?" I said, "I've never been here before." And I said, "I'm just asking these people, do they do this? Do they do this? Will they do this?" Because in some places, they don't give a shit if you check out at noon, 3, 6, 9. Doesn't matter to them. And some places are like, if you're 1 minute late, they're all over you. So I'm getting a feel for these people to see what they'll do. And I said, so I already know what my parameters are. I already know what I'm going to decide to do. It's just, unbelievable. So we'll see. Going to walk around. Looks like it's going to, not as nice day as yesterday. I think it might rain a little bit later. So if it starts to rain, I'll just go back. So the deal I made is I went with the 250. I said I'll be out of the room by 6. I said, but if I'm going to stay here a little bit longer, they have a common kitchen area. I said I'll just work in the kitchen area. Hola, buenas tardes. And that's the way it was left. Okay, so these are the burritos. I've got one more coming. I got chorizo y frijoles, huevo, and the other one is papas, potatoes. Okay. I don't know if it's the Illuminati that has the compass symbol. Is it the Illuminati? I forget, but there's their lodge and there's their symbol. I gotta go in the church. Now, these are probably Africans, I guess, I don't know what kind of Caribbean, but they are not speaking Spanish. They're speaking Djibouti, or they're going by going Djibouti, or Guni Gugu. Okay, this is that's the symbol there. And I don't know if it's Illuminati. Yeah, I'm just drawing a blank. The last few months, I'll tell you, so many things are just leaving my mind. Another group of blacks cutting through the square here. And I'm only mentioning it because you don't see a lot of blacks in Mexico. And the ones that I have seen, the ones that I have seen are from, I've seen migrants. That's the word I was looking for. Migrants, not immigrants. Migrants. And I've seen some blacks from U.S., Canada, or wherever, westernized. You can tell by the way they talk and the way they act. Okay, so I'm going to take this street. There's a bunch of museums and parks, and I'm really not sure how many of them I'm going to get to, if any, because I'm just going to walk. It's one of those days where I had a plan yesterday, But my plan, okay, there's another church there. I've been in like 5 or 6 churches. I was in that one yesterday right there. All right, so I'm just going to head up. All right, signing off. Live long and prosper.